I can't remember what day of the week it is now. I think it's like a Tuesday. I don't know. Who cares? And yeah, I'm on a Duke again. I've got this one till the end of the day. Yeah, it's just pickup's really slow. It's just not really responding properly, which is a bit of a shame. But through these little streets makes very little difference, to be honest. But there, you see, just nothing. Just last time I rode it to the Tibetan border, I kind of fell a little bit in love with this thing, to be honest. It was a brilliant little bike on those roads. Around here, yeah, it's not the most comfortable bike. The seat is really hard. There's like no cushioning to it at all. It's literally like sitting on a plank of wood. So I guess it feels quite sporty because of the way your feet are like right the way back. Oh, it's a cute little puppy. But the bars are kind of wide, which gives you good leverage through town. I've got very few complaints about this bike, really. I mean, the ergonomics aren't brilliant. It's certainly not as comfy as something like a Charisma or possibly even a Pulsar, to be honest. But at least it doesn't crush my nuts. I think it's good on the sort of open road. I think through here, through like the windy streets of Tamil and Kathmandu, it's maybe just a little bit stiff. Riding, the position is probably not that comfortable for all day. But for quick journeys around town, it's good enough. It's not uncomfortable. I just think after all day in the saddle, going to Tibet border and back, I did start to feel it a little bit. But I was having so much fun, I didn't really care, and I wasn't really complaining about it at the time. Whereas with the FZ, it was just, I don't know, uncomfortable pretty much all the time. No, that's unfair. It's a bit too stiff. Whereas this is stiff, a bit like the FZ, but it's got the sportiness. It's got the power, and it's got the suspension set up, the dampening, and the decent brakes. So I don't mind it being stiff if it's got sporty credentials to go with it. And that was kind of my beef with the FZ. It's kind of doesn't really have enough power and enough sportiness to warrant being that stiff and that chunky. So I was going to do some shopping because it was wet and miserable. It's been raining for the last 2 days here. Absolutely miserable. But yeah, I have no money left, so I'm just going to find some cheap things to do and keep myself occupied, which is easy around here. It's quite a cheap place. Oh, there's a really nice XL down here actually. I'm going to see if I can see it again. I'm not sure what it was, but it looked like maybe a 250 or something, but we're not going to see it today. Is that it there? That is it there, yeah. It's 125 maybe. Nice. I like my old dirt bikes. Of course you can't hit the speed humps with as much gusto as you can with a dirt bike, but saying that, this bike does alright on the bumps. It is quite a jiggly ride in places, but the dampening's actually pretty good, and it definitely doesn't skip around as much as like the FZ does. This is where excuse me, this is where I dropped the XR the other day. Right there. Just because it was dry and slippery, and because I'm an idiot, basically. Again, this has got a big sort of 140 section rear tyre on the back, which actually doesn't seem to make that much difference. It does seem to turn really well. It's really light, this bike. I don't know if it's just because they got the weight quite low down, but it just feels really well balanced. Just got to be careful on the brakes, it is still pretty slippery around. Let's go this way. I don't really want to get dirty, so I'm going to wimp out and take the short, less dirty route, although that didn't work out well. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. And he just got around in a circle. Oh, there's a guy in a NS. Oh, let's chase him down. Obviously, in a controlled way, in a safe, controllable manner. He's going a little bit quickly though. That's the that's the Pulsar NS. That's the new Pulsar, which is, I suppose, kind of the big rival to this. Again, 200cc, all new frame in that thing, new brakes, everything. It's pretty trick bit of kit. I'm not sure how good it stacks up against this, but yeah, he's flying. I'm not really gonna push it too much. I think I lost him. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I don't really like the noise of this bike. It's just a bit whiny. It's alright when you rev it out, like when you really give it some, it actually makes a reasonably nice noise. But for just cruising around with it, it's just, I don't know, just a bit boring and a bit whiny. Oh, I can still see that Pulsar guy up ahead. If we get out onto the fast bit, we can maybe chase him down. I don't know, man. It's probably not a good idea. I think these guys around here are a lot more experienced on these roads, or just crazy. Could be a bit of both, maybe. This has got a new bike as well. It's only been in this country about less than a year, I think, this model. So, not sure in terms of reliability and stuff how good these things are, to be honest. Yeah, the clutch seems to be slipping a little bit. Right there, look. Oh, there's an R15, we can chase him down. I haven't really had any races with people. People don't want to seem to race. Either that or they just zoom off too quickly and I'm too slow, but... Oh, it's an FZ, I thought it was a Duke. I was going, yes, chase him down! What the fuck is that little thing? That's not a car! Oh, just wipe the camera. Wipe the camera, wipe the camera. Keep forgetting to wipe the camera. Okay, so this is the start of New Road. So this is probably going to be probably one of the last bikes I ride here, actually. I suppose it's kind of fitting in a way that I've kind of ended it on one of my favourite bikes that I've ridden here. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this. I've got to edit all this shit when I get home, man. It's just going to take me forever. My computer's slow. It's still a bit weird, to be honest. The whole idea of, like, talking while riding. I do find it a bit weird. Maybe that's why I find it a bit weird. Because I find it, you know, it's just a little bit self-obsessed, a little bit kind of weird, and a bit kind of, oh, look at me, I love the sound of my own voice. Which I really don't. Yeah, looks like a few of my buddies are here. Boom! I like this bike. Put the steering lock on. Not that it makes any fucking difference. It's pretty dirty, this bike. Let's go in, see where my boys are at. But no one's around. Yeah, this bike's got some issues, man. Not picking up, not accelerating, clutch slipping. Got a service light flashing. Just gonna go get some fuel, and we're gonna head back to Bhaktapur and probably eat some more curd.